Hi everybody, and it's Kitty Catholic Season 1, Episode 11. I need more fingers. Okay, so, got Christmas lights in the background. Not sure if you can see them. Oh, there they are. See them? Yep, that's them. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the topic. The topic that we are going to be talking about today is the liturgical colors and what they mean and what season they're in. Exactly. So, we have a lot to talk about. So, let's get started. So let's start with ordinary time, which is the time. It's not Advent season, which is Christmas, which we're in right now. That's not Lent season, which is Easter. It's ordinary time. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not important, because some people think ordinary. Okay, well then I don't need to pay any attention to it. No, it is important, but we'll talk about that later. Right now is the colors, and the color of ordinary time is green, which represents new life vegetation. Okay, I know not to bang that hard on the desk next time. As I was saying, which represents new life vegetation, and so why is it an ordinary time? The answer to that question is it represents a new life of thirst for Christ. How we want to bring Christ into our lives to join in his new life in heaven, which is what ordinary time helps us do, because it is a time of prayer without Jesus' resurrection, without Jesus' birthday, just a time of ordinary prayer. Prayer isn't ordinary, but you know what I mean. So that is why green is the color of ordinary time. Now that that's covered, let's get into Advent. Might have noticed that in the Advent wreath, the third candle was rose. And why is it rose? Here's the explanation. Now, rose represents joyfulness, excitement, colorfulness of excitement, and that is why it is the third candle in Advent, because it is getting closer to Advent. It's a week. Christmas is a week away, even though this year it'll be 2 weeks. But it means that it's closer to the end of Advent, which is closer to the birth of Jesus, which is joyful and exciting, like I talked about last week. That is why it is rose. The main color of Advent, the other 3 candles on the Advent wreath, is purple, which represents royalty, which represents the birth of Jesus Christ the King. It is the birth of the King, honoring him in royalty. That is why the color is purple in Advent. The main color. The next liturgical season with the color that we are going to be talking about is Lent. And Lent's liturgical color is violet. But first, let's explain what Lent is. Lent is a very mixed emotional season. You have the death of Jesus, you have the resurrection of Jesus, is all blah. But what Lent is the main theme is to give sacrifices and fast for 40 days, which is what most people recognize it as. At the beginning of Lent, you pick something that you want to give up. Maybe it's your cell phone, which will be pretty tough for most people. Maybe it's cookies, maybe it's sweets, maybe it's soda. Whatever it is, you give it up, and you go without it for 40 days, which is the entire time of Lent, which represents Jesus's 40 days of fasting in the desert. So, yeah. But why is it violet? Why is that the color? Why is that the color of Lent? Oh, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here, guys. Okay, so that is the color of Lent because it represents royalty, which the Pontius Pilate gave Jesus a violet robe when he was crucified, which is what Lent's time is. It represents royalty. Jesus is the King of Heaven. Jesus is royal, and that is why the color is violet. Now, that's not all of the colors that represents different liturgical seasons, but if we go on any further, then we are going to have a 20-minute Kid Catholic episode, which nobody wants to see. So now it's time for the Saint of the Week. love saying that. Now for today's Saint of the Week, we have a very special guest, Gerald. Get in here, Gerald. There you go. Okay, so Gerald, tell us who today's saint is.
Saint Dominic.
No, Saint Joseph.
Saint Joseph. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and so Saint Joseph, he changed Jesus' diapers. He took care of Jesus. And Mary was his wife. And that's it.
That's it? Okay, but let me ask you one question. Joseph was his adopted father, right?
Yes.
But who is his real father?
His real father is God.
Well, I mean, he is God, but his real father is God the Father, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you did a great job. Can you say bye-bye to everybody?
Bye.
Yay! He did a great job. He explained the Saint of the Week for me. I was replaced. I'm kidding. Now, guys, so thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Please subscribe down here somewhere. It's the red button. Click it and it'll make you subscribe to my channel and get notified when I come out with a new video. So don't forget to do that. Leave a thumbs up and comment on what you think next week's topic should be, because I will probably use it. So just go down there, comment what you think we should talk about next week, and comment on what you think next week's saint should be, okay? That was Kid Catholic Season 1, Episode 11, and bye.